Hello my dear students, once again I welcome you back in my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss one more point of the grammar sections, and that is verb, and it has types also: action verbs, linking verb and auxiliary verb. So in this video today we are going to discuss what is verb, what is action verb, and it has two types like a transitive verb and intransitive verb. So without wasting our time, let's start. What is actually verb? A verb is one of the main part of the sentence or question in English. In fact, you can't have a sentence or a question without a verb. And that's how important this actions part of speech are. There are several other types of verb. In fact, there are more than 10 different types of the verb. They are grouping by their function. Now, what is actually verb? Today we are going to discuss. A verb is a word used to express an action of the state of being. Either in simply we can say that the verb is an doing word or action word or state. It categorized like helping or the main verb. Main verbs are either action or linking verb. In the next video we are going to discuss about linking verb and auxiliary verb. So I will tell you later what is linking verb and auxiliary verb. So action verbs are either transitive or intransitive. So in this video we are going to discuss this transitive verb and intransitive verb as well. Now what is action verb? Action verbs describe what someone or something is doing. You can see here the action verbs is a word that show an action, or action verb that shows what someone or something is doing. For example, eat, drink, run, rank, walk, jump, climb, swim, etc., etc. The word that express physical or mental action are known as action verb. So action verb tell us about the subject and of the sentence is doing. For example, Rahul and Vijay ride the bus to school each morning. So what Rahul and Vijay are doing? They are riding the bus. A dog ran across the yard. So what the dog is doing? Right. So simply the something has done is known as verb by the subject. So the verb has three types. They name that verbs: action verb, linking verb, helping verb, main verb, that is auxiliary verb. Today linking verbs and auxiliary verb we are going to discuss in the next video, but today we are going to discuss what is verb, action verb, and it has two types: transitive and intransitive. So this is activity to you all. What you have to do, you can play this activity with your parents as well as if you want to play with your friends, you can play with your friends. Either if you want to play this activity with your brother or sister, elder sister or younger sister, no problem, so you can play. So this is, you can say like how you have to play this game. The Simon Says game it is. So whatever you can say, the person another person will be followed you. So the Simon say close your eyes, so you can close your eyes. Raise your hand, so you can raise your hand. Whatever the activity has done by the Simon, you have to follow it. So this activity tell you what is action verb. Now action verb just I told, action verb is describing what what the someone or something is doing. Action verb that show the action is called an action verb. Action verb, they tell us what is the subject doing. An action verb can either physical or mental. Just I told you here, the farmer feeds the chickens, so physically he feeds the chickens, and he likes as a mentally. So means you can say here it is feeds and likes. It's the physicals and it's a introduction. Now these are the verbs: swim, write, ran, runs, eats, reads, jumps. Now today we are going to discuss very crucial the point, that is transitive and intransitive verb. First, today we are going to discuss what is transitive verb. Transitive verb are used with an direct object. It has direct object. For example, you can see here, she loves animal. She is subject, verb, and object. In transitive verb, it has subject, verbs, and object. Means the transitive verb required an object to complete their meaning. If I said she loves, so it is incomplete sense, and to complete this sentence it needs object, and that's its animals. A transitive verb is a verb that require a direct object, which is noun or pronoun, or the noun phrase. It is of the following verb and complete the sentence meaning by the indicating of the person or thing received by the action or the word. So the direct object typically answer the question what or whom, so you will get the answer. Either we will take one more examples. You can imagine that I can say that I need. Suppose I said I need. So what I need means here this sentence is incomplete. There is information that is missing, right? You are probably wondering what I need. Why this sentence is incomplete? Because need is a transitive verb, and transitive verb need an object after it to complete the sentence. The object after the transitive verb can be noun or pronouns. You can write I need a book. Either you can say I need a dictionary. Means now the sentence is complete and we can understood it. We added the object, a dictionary, a book, after the verb. Means here subject plus transitive verb plus object. Got it? Now transitive verb has one more point, it's a sub point, we can say that transitive phrasal verb. So what is transitive phrasal verb? A transitive phrasal verbs, it means the transitive and intransitive applies to a phrasal verbs in the same way as it does to a normal verb. A transitive phrasal verb takes an object. For example, hang up your jacket. Hang up your jacket. When a phrasal verb is a transitive, it's possible to put the object between the verb and adverb preposition, or to put it after the word. There is no difference in meaning. Take off your jacket. Take off your jacket, or take your jacket off. Take your jacket off. Means here transitive verbs use in transitive phrasal verbs use as the word that is adverb or preposition in between of the sentence, or Now he sent the letter. So subject, who sent the letter? He. So you will get subject. What sent is verb and the letter is object. Means in transitive verb it needs a direct object. Letter. She gave lecture. She subject gave verb and lecture. Means to complete the sentence in transitive verb it need object and direct objective. I can say that. Means in the sentence something is being done to an object. Now how to identify the transitive verb? So transitive verb are not just a verb can take off an object, they demand the object without an object to affect. The sentence that is the transitive verbs inhabited will not seem complete. Means we can say that please bring. Please bring coffee. Means here in the sentence the verb bring is the transitive and the object is coffee. COFFE. The things that is being brought without an object of some kind, these verbs cannot function. If I said please bring, what brings what or who? The questions begs itself because meaning of the bring demand it. Here are some sentences I would like to tell you in the transitive verb of their object. She loves rainbow. Means the subject has done something and the verbs need to complete the sentence like she loves rainbow. So each of the verbs in the sentence has been object to complete of their verb actions. If the object were taken out, the result would be logical and questions would be raised in the mind of the reader. Now the verb that the sentence it action to a noun or a pronoun, it's called transitive verb. A noun or pronoun that receive the action is called direct object. Means noun or pronoun. Here it is the noun. So crowd applaud the player. Applauded. To play. Scream at the pitch. The verb that sent it action. This verb sent action towards the noun or pronoun. Very simple to identify a transitive. A verb that express action something or someone is predicate or receive that an action. See here, Paul hit the ball. Hit what? Ball over the fence. Crowd cheered the batter. Means here the action or something someone is predicate or receive the action over the fence. Now intransitive verb. So intransitive verb is a word that can be express a complete thought without necessarily expecting it action on the object. Transitive verb don't require a direct object to express a complete thought. They jump. Means here the subject is there They followed by the intransitive verb jumped. Intransitive verb. So you can add the adverb phrase so high. It describes the how they jumped. But it did not needs to add object. It has complete meaning. They jump. Means and intransitive verb and intransitive verbs is the opposite of transitive. It does not require an object to act upon. But in transitive verb it needs a direct object. So what is intransitive verb and how you can identify? Means they jump, for example, they jump, the dog ran, she sang. So means none of these verbs require to an object of the sentence to make the sense. They jump, the dog ran, she sang. Means none of these verbs sang, ran, jump require an object to complete the sense, to make the sense, and all these then can end a sentence. Some imperative form of the verbs can even make the comprehensible one the word sentence. Ran, say. Means a number of an English verb can only be a intransitive, that is they will never make a sense paired with an object. Two examples of intransitive, only verbs are arrived and died. So if you are taking one more examples regarding it, Ram is sleeping, Kumar is painting right now, yes, I snow repeatedly, mathematical skills have improved greatly, the Halvins suffers regularly. Means when we apply what or whom test and ask, improve what, suffer what, so we do not get any answer. Therefore these verbs need to be object to complete their meaning. And for your kind information, the verbs that do not require an object to complete their meanings are called intransitive verbs. Highlight this line, very important. So yeah, intransitive verbs that are action verbs that do not have a direct object. Linking verbs are always intransitive verb. In the next video, we are going to discuss about linking verb. What are the how to use of that linking verbs? How to identify the linking verb, auxiliary verb. So in the next video, I am going to prepare that video. Don't worry about it. So what is intransitive verb? Intransitive verb never answer the question whom and what, as opposite to with the transitive verb it need, if you ask the question who and what, you will get answer. Means you can see the examples here as the pilot landed carefully. Means there is no direct object. Answer the question landed what landed, whom landed, where landed, so you will not get any answer. So it is known as intransitive verb. I failed, I laughed, sunset, I cried. Means in all above the cases, the subject is performing the action of the verb and nothing is receiving to the action. Nothing is there. So intransitive verbs does not have an object, just I told you. The baby was crying. Why, whom, what, nothing is there. And intransitive verb is also have a subpoint, and that is intransitive phrasal verb. What is intransitive phrasal verb? Intransitive phrasal verbs are easier to use because there is no object to worry about. The plane took off and landed on the time. Left on the ground. Means no, they did not mention about the ground where it is. Where did you grown up? Means in a small town or just outside of the city, or live your childhood where it is? Nothing. Now you know more about the transitive and intransitive. Start paying attention on to them when you are studying. Uh, when you met to a new phrasal verb, make a note for the whether it is transitive or intransitive. So you know if you can to be a separate the verb. You need to be a separate the verb, and then only you will easily find out which is transitive and which is intransitive verb. And try to make your own study with your own examples. It help you to be remember the more easily. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you understood what is transitive verb, intransitive verb, what is transitive phrasal verb, and what is intransitive phrasal verb. In the next video, we are going to discuss linking verb and auxiliary verb. Please like, subscribe to it, and comment it. If you have any problems, please comment it. I will comment your answer. Thank you very much.